Hey, welcome back in the huddle. Scott Stoller here to go over everything happened in week 4. It's high-powered offensive week finally in the league.
Ooh, for who?
I mean, a lot of games went high. A lot of games went high.
Man, my team has been suffering bad choices.
That's not NFL's fault. That's not the NFL's fault. There was a lot of high-scoring games. It was a lot more points being scored than I've seen all season so far.
Yeah, not for me, but I've seen it across the league. So
Yeah. Maybe next week. But we got a good episode for y'all today. We want to go over some key trade cuts, decisions on some rookies. We got to bring in a special guest for you guys this week to go over some of these and get some different opinions. So let me bring in my boy right here.
What's good?
Welcome back, bro. How you doing, man?
Cracking. Good.
Welcome back to the pod.
Y'all.
How you feeling, man?
Chilling, man.
He has a new hat every single time I see him, man. It's all brand new hats he's had sitting in the closet.
I mean, I got a nice little collection of hats. Felt like I could make use of them on the podcast.
He's been
So I'm gonna bust this one out. Yeah. He said, "Oh, I'm about to bust this one out today."
Been waiting all his life for this. Oh yeah. So we got some. We wanted to go through some rookies. I believe we came into the league with some high hopes on a lot of players, a lot of rookies. Some of them were drafted pretty high, and because it's not a dynasty, at this point in time, we got to decide. If you can't contribute to the team winning the games, then you need to go back to the waiver wire. And, keeping you for future years. And so, which of those players can we honestly say, let's keep them on the team and they can actually help win me a championship or win me some games, or who should we just let go? It's just time to let go. It's nothing's going to happen for that player. So we got a small little list here. Let's go through and see what your opinions are. For the first one, I thought we can go in heavy off the top and talk about Caleb Williams.
Keep.
Really?
Easy keep.
Great.
Yeah.
I say trade.
Nah, I'm gonna say keep.
But why keep? Because of last week.
Yeah.
So it's made out.
Nah, I asked you this yesterday. I said, was Caleb better or is it just the Panthers?
Right.
So obviously it's just the Panthers,
right?
Which we talked about. So obviously, I'm gonna say trade, but I tried to spice it up for the debate's sake.
Let's keep it 100. Yeah, it's a trade. If he was, I say trade because there's going to be somebody who looks at him playing and is like, okay, you know what, he has some talent. I'm seeing some things, and you'll get something for him. So you can't just drop him because he's too valuable. It's a high scoring.
If he was on a better team, maybe. He got a little talent. He just needs a better team.
I just think it's time.
Yeah, it's time and his landing spot. It's a combination of both because you see Jaden Daniels over there balling out.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
I don't know. But
Jaden I feel like Jaden Daniels is just better. He's just better than
that. Could also be true.
Yeah.
I feel like what's a lost art in quarterbacks, they don't get time to wait anymore.
Nah.
They just get thrown in it, and everybody just ain't ready right away. Like, some people need that 2 year. Even Patrick Mahomes had to wait.
Yeah. But you get drafted first overall, you ain't got time for that.
Right.
That's true.
That's always been the case. Yeah.
Right. That's true. I feel like if you're going to draft me first overall or draft him first overall, you're saying that he's ready right now. If not, get somebody else and get a QB in the back end that can sit down for a few years and do what he needs to do.
That's
right.
True.
So what I'm hearing from you, Ray, you saying Caleb Kim overhyped and he shouldn't have been first overall.
No.
First overall.
Okay.
So. Number 2, I got Marvin Harrison.
I want to say keep. I think he's gonna be good. I think it's gonna take a little while, I think he's gonna be good. I'll probably keep him.
Like, man, this is what I was saying. Like, when Kyler had D Hop, he wasn't
Mhm.
talking spicy like this. He wasn't saying, I don't have to get him the ball. Like, he was pitching him the rock regardless. So that's like him saying, I'm taking the reins. This is my team. I'm going to do what I feel like I need to put us in the best position to win, despite you, not because of you. So, like, I don't know how that's going to work out. So
I
get
feel
him out of my
like
locker room.
I feel like they seen what can happen when they give him the rock though, and they give him the ball and he gets those targets. Like at some point in time, they got to sit down with the OC and be like, "Hey, this guy needs
Hey,
the ball."
Yeah.
I mean, he had a couple drops though yesterday, and like
Oh, he did. I didn't
he
see the game.
also was going up against an elite cornerback in Shavarius Ward, but like I just don't see him getting separation. Like he has to make a tough catch a lot of the times, so that's a telling thing. Like
Mm.
I don't think he's learned to get open.
Mm. I haven't.
So
I say keep
I
because
still keep him
I
though.
have faith. I think he was a good
Yeah.
prospect. I have faith that he'll turn that around by the end of the season. But it's getting shaky.
I don't have faith. Trade him.
So
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors, I think I'll say
Oh
keep.
yeah, that's definitely a keep.
Yeah.
He's a dog. He's a dog. He's a dog.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to be a dog like this though. Like he's a dog.
Bruh, despite Daniel Jones, that's why I'm like, yo.
When I seen him play, I'm like, oh nah, he a dog for real. Like,
Bruh,
he's
crazy.
like Odell Beckham all over again.
Bro, I had to go buy that jersey.
Yeah.
So
had to spend that bread and get that real jersey,
like,
bro.
Yeah, you gotta go get the jersey on that one.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, he the
When
truth.
he got that quick.
Did you see the little clip from I don't know, it might have been were they on Hard Knocks this year?
Yeah, they were on off season.
When he asked his son like, "Yo, who should I draft?" And he was like, "Jaden Daniels."
Oh,
and he asked his daughter. He was like, "They all gonna say Bo Nix because he cute, but Jaden Daniels, he's the truth."
He was like, "This is a once in a lifetime job. You got to get Jaden Daniels." I mean, we all knew he wasn't gonna fall, but ideally, that probably would have been the case.
Yeah, but yeah, Malik Labors. Yeah, he's the truth.
I mean, he could. I don't think they went wrong. If they would have gave him Malik,
for sure. I think they got the best value.
Yeah.
I think they got more than their value at their pick. Like,
do you want Daniel Jones out of there?
Hell yeah.
For real?
Hell yeah.
For who though?
It's a slew of quarterbacks coming next year.
But
I'd rather start over.
So you want a rookie quarterback to start? So you want to wait behind Daniels or start immediately?
Wait behind.
Okay.
You can wait behind. Give him a year. We not ready yet anyways. We're not in that type of position. O-line still trash. We ain't got no running back.
Man, if he had a good running back,
corners
that'd be
nice. You got Tracy.
One game. One game.
Right.
You got to be consistent with it and still, but yeah, I don't know, man. I'd rather that than continue on with Daniel Jones long term.
Okay, fair enough. Next, you got Brock Bowers.
Definitely
keep. Yeah, I gotta keep as well. He's nice. We got to spend much time on him.
Great.
Brian Thomas.
Keep.
He's gonna be good.
He looking elite out there.
Do you think Lawrence is gonna be giving him enough targets the rest of the season? Is Lawrence back or is Lawrence?
He better.
Yeah.
He want to keep his job.
Yeah. You gotta pitch that rock.
Yeah, you gotta throw them in the ball.
Yeah. Brian Thomas is nice. He's doing better than I thought he was going to be.
Might be the spark Lawrence needed.
How about Robert Dunze? Robert Dunze.
Trade.
I say cut.
Cut. Or trade if you can.
But what you'll get for him? I mean, like he's not doing absolutely nothing over there in Chicago. Absolutely nothing. If I put him on a trade mark now, what am I gonna get back for him? A kicker? I mean, he'll get nothing for this man. I mean, if he had it's been 5 games in, you still have what is it? Keenan Allen, him, and DJ Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's still Moore, Allen, and Dunze, right? In that order.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And with the rookie quarterback and Swift at the backfield, I mean, I can't recall what he even did this past few weeks. Like, has he even played?
I know he was injured.
Caleb just ain't able to get everybody the ball like that.
Right. Exactly. That's my point.
Remember when Madden had divisions? His vision is like
this. It's real small.
He can't see over there at all.
That's facts. And so I say cut him. If I trade him to you right now, what would I get back from you? What would you give me, a linebacker?
Yeah.
I mean, for real, like what would I get in return?
Yeah, you probably could drop him and nobody's gonna pick him up.
Facts.
Somebody would grab him just because the name, I think, but it's one of those players where you try to trade on there, but it's like, nah, I want that man. But as soon as you drop him, somebody will snatch him up real quick.
Right.
And throw him on the bench and he'll do nothing on the bench for the rest of the season. What you say about Xavier Worthy?
Oh, keep him.
I think it's trade. I said it's trade.
Think he's trade?
Yeah, I think it's a peak time to trade.
You know what? I kind of agree with that too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a peak time to trade.
Yeah, because you can get a lot from him. You'll get more than what you'll get from keeping him.
What you was going to get before.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking trade as well. But I was thinking trade before I heard the news today that Rashid Rice towards LCL and won't come back at all.
But you get a lot for him now. You get even more for him now. He's like overpriced now.
Yeah, you can get for him, but at the same time, I mean, if you need him,
keep him.
If you need him, like
well, no, what I'm saying, but you
could get a lot back for him.
Who has it? Worthy
for Worthy and what
Mario does.
What it looks like, you could just demand. You probably can get you,
especially if we start trading picks.
Yeah.
Especially if we start trading picks. Come on now.
But you got to keep me first. You got to keep me first, then trade them. I don't think
that's what I'm saying. It's the long term. That's the long term, though.
That's good foresight for him to be like, I'm gonna keep Worthy. Even though I don't want him, but I'd like to get something for him. Trade him for some picks, then draft somebody else. That's not. He just gave Mara the offseason moves right there. He just helped him. All right. What about Jonathan Brooks? We still waiting on him?
It depends what your team look like.
Probably trade him.
Trade him like
it's a good time. It's a good time to trade him.
As soon as he have one good game, trade him.
Or right before, where the anticipation is there.
He's named the starter. Trade him.
Right. Like shit.
But he might not even start. Shabba Hooper just balling.
Them Canadians, man.
Yeah, but I don't have that much faith in Hubbard, to be honest. I think he's gonna flail out at some point in time. Yeah, I'm just not a big Hubbard fan. So I would say keep him because I think he's gonna be a number one back in that backfield at some point in time, especially if Dalton's back there still.
I hope he just keeps going for the rest of the season because I need him.
What about Lad McConkey?
Keep him.
I'm a cut.
Cut? You gonna cut? It's a big difference.
I'm a cut.
He's a good flex. He's gonna be a real good flex.
But is he one now? I mean, the question is right now.
You're gonna have to wait.
You gotta wait a year or two.
Yeah, you gotta wait about a year.
But we're talking about this year though, so it's not
this year.
So how's he gonna do for you this year?
No,
I'm sure there's other players in better positions that can get you points right now.
That's true. I mean, what are we saying versus what on the? I mean, this all depends on what your roster looks like.
It does. In a vacuum, like looking at him versus the other rookies and how they're performing. I mean, he's putting up. He had a good game last week, but he's giving you about 8 to 12 points, maybe. His points really decides they're really good if he scores. If he doesn't score a touchdown, he's not really doing anything for you.
That's true.
So I mean, but he had.
I can't see cutting him though.
I would trade him. I wouldn't cut him. I think he's worth being on the roster. I would pick him up. If you drop him, I'll pick him up.
Definitely
But
That's
not.
I ain't.
cool.
He
But I
definitely get
ain't.
swooped.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think I got a trade request today from somebody from for him. Matter of fact, was that EJ? I think he
For
had like McConkey that
McConkey,
trade. I think he threw McConkey in there. I got to double check.
I was trying to get McConkey off of him. I was actually trying.
Yeah, he
I was
did.
trying to get McConkey and CD off of him.
Oh, yeah, earlier. That's right.
He wouldn't give up McConkey. I bet now he wants to give up McConkey.
Yeah, now he's doing a trade now.
Now he want to give
I'll
up
get back. I'll get
McConkey.
back to one on one. All right, how about Trey Benson?
Cut. You know
Yeah,
who
I'd
he
say
is.
cut. Yeah, I mean, I think I read somewhere they don't even know if he's an actual handcuff to Connor anymore.
He's not.
If he's at the handcuff, then there's no point of really holding him. That's why
Yeah.
I actually did cut him. So I practice what I preach. I actually did cut Benson's last week.
He's deep in the waiver somewhere.
Yeah.
Let me go find him.
How about Adonai Mitchell?
Yeah. He not.
So Adonai Mitchell with Flacco or with Richardson?
I was just saying with Flacco, he might do something. He might be a good flex if you need him. I'm gonna cut him.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut him.
I'm cutting.
I'm cutting.
I tried to make it
nah.
seem.
It look,
I'm gonna cut him.
It looked like Josh Downs, the man over there.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah, Josh Downs and Pittman and Mo. Yeah, I don't see Adnan doing too much this season. I'm dropping him as well. This is an interesting one for me. Keon Coleman.
Khalil Shakur is out right now,
but he'll be back.
I never was high on Keon.
I wasn't either. I wasn't high on him, but like I figured he'd get the targets because they had nobody else.
Right.
He's not getting the targets like I thought he would.
I'll probably cut him.
I would cut him
because there's no reason he should have been able to outbeat Khalil. And it's clear, Khalil's the man. He got pretty mouthpieces though.
Yeah, I don't. I think this 5 weeks in, he should have shown that he can be a wide receiver 2 at least. And I don't want to see that out of him, especially with that offense.
Right.
A lot of people thought he was going to be the number 1.
I did too.
Facts.
I did too. How about this is a good one, Drake May. You get a start.
Yeah, keep him.
I actually had trade, but that was before they said that he was gonna start him. So now it's kind of like, do we keep him, see what he is?
Man, I feel like I just be telling you these things before they happen. Like,
I mean, we all knew it would happen at some point this season. I said no way.
It's crazy, bro.
I figured about before, but
it's a peak time to keep him to trade, but I would keep him.
It's a peak time to trade him. I think.
No, that's what I'm saying. It is a peak time to trade him, but I'm gonna keep him.
Okay.
Oh,
but that offense of line is garbage. So I mean, like, I like Drake May as talent, but like, he'll get destroyed back there in New England, and I don't think he's gonna look good. So I think now's a good time to trade him. Now that he's getting the start to somebody who needs the quarterback. And get something back for him. And then when he goes out there, he ends up getting destroyed and he doesn't put up any points. Then you lucked out.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Brissett running for his life. It'd be the same thing with Drake. He's a little bit faster. Blake Corum, I say cut.
Cut.
He has so much promise in the beginning of the year.
I didn't even like him in college. I thought he was overhyped.
I had some hope for him, but I mean, I thought he would get more carry. In the beginning, he did, and then it flamed out.
Mm-hmm.
About Xavier Legette.
Keep. I like him. I like Legette.
I'm gonna say keep with Dalton, cut at any other point.
I would say trade because I feel like one.
I don't think
the
you can trade him yet because
issue.
I don't think people gonna understand him yet. So I don't think you
No.
can trade him yet.
But I mean, so
What trade value does he have?
Yeah, I don't.
But his trade. Well, my point is though, his trade value is higher now.
Maybe you could trade him to certain people. You can't trade him to everyone because they're gonna be like, "Who the hell is that?"
Right.
Certain people gonna be like, "Oh, I see it."
Yeah. I mean, I agree to that, but I feel like it's the same time, like you're gonna Adam Thielen could come back at some point in time as well. So right now, his trade value is the highest it's gonna be. So I mean,
you gotta chill out, right?
I ain't say nothing, man.
Hey, Ray gotta chill, y'all.
Yeah. Like Mark said, he not wrong.
Shit.
But
all
yeah,
right, what about Bo Nix though?
I don't like Bo Nix.
I don't like him either. I'd trade.
I would.
Can't keep him.
Yeah, he's old.
Hell.
He's old.
I don't like him. I feel like he's slightly overhyped.
But hold on. I'm not big on Bo Nix. But if you look at his points, he's putting up like 35, 40 points a game. And that won't win you a championship. But if you need a QB, it's good for like a third QB though. Like who you rather have right now, Bo Nix or Drake May? Both starting. Yeah, Drake May behind that O line in New England with no receivers.
I like Drake May better as a prospect.
Drake May better.
I do as well, but landing spot matters. So you saying that Drake May is going to outperform Bo Nix from this point forward the rest of the year? They both start.
He could.
Yeah.
Anybody could, but will he? That's the question.
I'm thinking on it being more yes than no. What you want? What you want me to say?
No, I'm not a Bo Nix truther. I'm just saying that like he's putting up.
Is that a thing?
It's not.
Yeah, man, it's that Sean Payton shit.
He's not garbage.
Obsessed with a guy. Look at that one. All right, this one is a real big one for me. Bucky Irvin.
You play trade.
Trade him.
Same trade from EJ. He's in there as well.
Trade him. Trade him.
Okay.
Because he
Ray Davis.
Hold on, but he didn't take over that spot yet. So I mean, like he had the promise.
I don't think he's taking over that spot.
He still looked better though. He still looked better though.
They won't give him all the carries.
Yeah, I don't think. Okay,
that's understood. I think they're gonna.
Rashad White is good.
He's good, but he's inefficient. He's inefficient.
He's very inefficient. The only reason why he had good numbers last game is because he ran for like 30 yards on a wide open run. Bucky is better.
But I'm saying you're not gonna keep him because he's not gonna overcome that spot.
Facts.
But the question is, you see his value getting any higher than it is now?
Yes, it could.
So you think he can overcome Rashad White at some point in time?
Yes, injury.
So anybody get injured.
I don't see him just taking Rashad's spot.
Yeah,
I see it just the roles being reversed, 50-50.
50-50 is the same roles then.
No, I'm just saying he starts.
He starts, but they still get split carry 50-50.
Yeah.
I don't see Rashad coming off the bench. I don't see him coming off the bench.
So you got to use your imagination. It's fantasy football.
Fantasy algebra. Okay.
All right. Ray Davis.
If you have James Cook, which I do, I'm keeping Ray Davis.
Yeah.
Which I do. Because James Cook is small and there's a possibility you could get injured. So I'll keep Ray Davis. He's a bigger back.
But a good contingency plan?
Yeah, exactly. But if you don't have James Cook, then I would trade him to the guy who has James Cook.
Okay, I can do
Yeah.
that. I
I
do
wouldn't
that.
just drop him, but I would go to that guy like, hey, get something for him because you know you're gonna need him at some point in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, on his standalone value, I don't think he really has it right now at
Mm-hmm.
all.
Okay, and the last one, Jalen Pope.
Now you can cut him. You know, one guy I forgot to add to this list was Braylon Allen,
Oh,
the Jets.
Trade.
I think it's time to trade,
Trade high.
possibly even cut.
Trade him to the guy who has Brees.
Trade him to the guy who has Brees. The guy who has Brees, you want Braylon now.
I think Marvin has them both, actually. I could swear Marvin started both this week.
Yeah. You want Braylon
That's
Allen.
crazy work.
That is crazy work.
It's not even like Gibbs and Montgomery.
I think he had a choice. I think remember he had all those buys and injuries.
Respect.
He said the last pod that he had holes to fill. Pause. But I think he started them both. But
is
I think
Brock the best tight end in football right now?
Man, the tight ends haven't really been.
Yeah, I mean,
like, so it could be.
Yeah, I mean, who? I don't. Tight end landscape right now is horrible. So
Very right.
Like if you don't got the top three, then you just use the waiver wire.
Top three though? But who's top three?
That's a good question.
Right. I don't think there's a top three in the league that's like a consistent top three right now. Trey McBride was injured. Laporta has been doing not too much. Kincaid has been down. Kelsey's been invisible,
non-existent.
Hawkinson's just coming back off of IR.
Likely he might be top three.
Yeah, likely.
Because he had 2 good games. That was about it. But that might be enough to get you top three tight end. I would say Brock probably is one. I can't think of who else will be above him. Damn, shit sucks.
Yeah, it does. Does that make you
Goddard?
Oh yeah, Goddard's been playing good.
Yeah.
So do you?
I would say he's one.
So do you just ignore tight end altogether when drafting them?
Nah, because Hawkinson was cooking last year.
Yeah, no.
And Laporta was cooking last year.
Coming into the draft, there were some tight ends that we knew
so if you don't
could be nice.
If you don't get the top 4, do you ignore tight end?
Normally in past years, it was like top 3. It was like, Kelsey, Andrews, or like or Kittle. If you didn't get one of those 3.
After that, you just ignore it.
Then I was pushed until later on in the draft. You have them down by tiers, and I'll try to jump back in there. But if people snatch them early, then I'm like,
my biggest thing in the draft, my biggest fight in the draft is whether I ignore tight end or not. I always fight with that, or whether do you go get like a top 3, or do you just ignore the tight ends altogether? I always be fighting with that.
I don't
because I feel like to have to go to get a top 3, I have to reach so far. And I'll be like, fuck the tight ends. But then tight end is a one spot where like it's only one of them. It's only one tight end on your roster. So if you can, maybe you do need to reach and get the tight end because it's only one, and you'll be getting us points in the spot that most of the people in the league's not going to get points in. It's a tough fight for me. That's one of my toughest fights in the draft.
But they have to hit. So it's like if it was for me, if it was Kelsey, okay, and he's available, second round. Are you
reaching up for Kelsey though every time?
I couldn't do it. For me,
over some good wide receivers and
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Where I see him going, I was like, nah, there's better receivers there. I'd rather just get a tight end who's maybe slightly below that, or maybe 2 tiers below that, and still, put up decent numbers and stream some matchups. But no, I never had Kelsey in any of my teams in fantasy ever. I don't think. Like, never had him, never had Andrews, never had Kittles, never had Gronk, never had Hernandez. That is all too early. I'm good with the Goddards and the and the Likeleys and the Give me those few tight ends.
I remember Iman developed this whole Iman developed this whole team on the tight end with Ertz. Remember he was like so good at Ertz.
Yeah. That's when he was young. Like I said, I have tiers, and I'll reach back to my tiers and say, okay, what's the fourth round now? What tight ends are available? Okay, I got a tight end here in my tier 3, and I'll look at him. Okay, if he's there, I'll get him. If somebody else grabs him, then I'll punt down to like the next couple of rounds. I'm not gonna reach for a tight end just because. I'll just wait. There's always injuries. Something happens. It's not a big of a deal. But I won't get rid of the tight end spot though.
Nah. You need it.
Yeah. You do that, you never see tight end again. It'll be always receivers.
Yeah, you get rid of the spot. Like, it's over. It's over for tight end.
All right, I think it's all the rookies that I had. Did I miss anyone? Any important ones?
Any more rookies?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. I had high hopes for the tight end in Washington, Ben Sendo.
Yeah.
But he ain't doing too much
at all.
Yeah, other than that, that's all I got. Okay, all right, bro. All right, Ray, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna finish this up and we'll hot you there. Thanks for joining.
Yep.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, man.
All right.
All right, it's a good conversation. I think we got a good baseline of what we need to do. I'm gonna see how many trades go out now after this podcast.
Based on this episode's advice.
Right. All right, so unfortunately we are recording this episode on Monday night, so the game is on right now. So we can't really call last week's picks if they're right or wrong because there are 3 games that are, in my opinion, that are still supposed to call, and that's me and Clarence and you and Eamon and Chase and DJ. But I think Quan beat Ray. That game's over already, and I'm pretty sure. I think BK beat Mario. So we're both right on BK, both wrong on Ray being Quan. So good job, Quan.
Right.
Love you, man. Glad you did well. Keep it up, bro. So we'll update the totals next week. Let's go over this week's I'm sorry, 6 picks. So who you got with me versus Eamon?
I got Eamon.
Yeah, me too.
You sound so sad.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I was holding out a tiny bit of hope that Rasheed Rice would come back like playoff time. I was hoping that they could stay out like 8 weeks to come back healthy, but nah, that really hurt me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got Eamon as well. And you versus Ray.
I got Ray.
You got Ray?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got you.
It's looking rough these next couple weeks, man.
Well, so this is why I say you, because Jefferson's on bye, and then Evans is playing in New Orleans. You know, Lattimore always locks him down. So receiver-wise, he's a little short. So I think you can get him this week. This is the week to get him. I think you can get him this week, but it won't be easy.
Yeah.
You'll see hopeful at all. All right. Chase and BK.
I got Chase.
I do as well. So that's a problem. We don't have to disagree on shit.
Right.
And Mario and Quan.
I got Mario.
I got Mario.
It's because you be copying my answers.
Mario is getting all his players back, so now he's back to see Mario. It's kind of like how I was saying, like if I had my team
early,
put them all out 1 week and then lose that week, but then the rest of the season is he's gliding through.
Yeah.
And then you got Clarence and EJ.
I got a surprise win with EJ.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I just got a feeling. I can't explain it. I can't explain
it. Okay, I got Clarence, but I want to see this now. I want to see this now. Let me go to the matchup real quick. I want to see what it look like. I'm curious to see why you said EJ. I wonder if I pick him wrong or something like that. Let me see what. Maybe I missed something. In all seriousness, though, Clarence's team is like he just finds ways to win.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's gonna beat me this week because Flacco went fuck off, and then all three of my receivers did absolutely shit. Like DK,
that's how it was for me.
Yeah, all of it absolutely shit. Shit, P17 to 147. Well, right now he's empty resting spots. I don't know. I mean, he could play Pitt. I mean, he could play Pittman if Flacco plays. He might have some. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't see it
because Hurts is coming back next week, so you're gonna have Josh Allen and Hurts, Clarence.
Sometimes you just gotta see it when no one else can.
Yeah. All right, bro.
You gotta read the numbers.
Get Hurts and Smith back. I can't follow you down this path. Go alone down this path.
All right, man. I walk it alone.
All right.
I walk it alone, man.
So lastly, DK picks. You smashed me last week, so congrats. You finally got one in there. I didn't even do I didn't do lineups this week because it's too early.
Yeah.
So I'll set mine up later this week and we'll go over it next week. But too many, they haven't even practiced yet, so I don't even know who's playing and who's not. But yeah, I got smacked last week, so congrats. But I'm still up 3-1.
All right, damn.
I'm still up 3-1. All right, bro. That's all we got for y'all this week. Thanks for joining us. That was a good episode, a good conversation. I'm really interested to see who sends a trade out now. If y'all do send out trades, you're welcome for the advice. Well, we'll catch y'all next week, man.
Yeah, much appreciated, y'all. Good luck, except for when you're facing me. We out.